Hello there and welcome back to Living in Guernsey. In this video I want to speak about my latest videos and some of the comments I've been getting, and I'd just like to explain a little bit to some people. So in the most recent videos, right, it's like, oh, you've been slagging off Guernsey. I'm not slagging off Guernsey at all. What I'm doing is I'm showing both sides of the island. Because if you want to see real life stuff, you want to see the good stuff and the bad stuff about Guernsey from a real life person who lives here, this is definitely the channel for you. My last comments, I've literally had so many comments like, oh, you've completely turned on Guernsey and all you do is run businesses down now. What's happened to your channel? Well, nothing's happened to my channel. I'm just being honest. You know, what's the point of me saying, oh, the taxi service is brilliant in Guernsey, oh, it's amazing, they're brilliant, then someone finds out actually that I was stood up and never picked up or late. And they're like, actually, he's talking out of rubbish, it's not that good. Yeah, I'm all for Guernsey, and don't get me wrong, I really like Guernsey, and I love it. And I will stand up for Guernsey. If anyone slags off Guernsey and they moan about it, I just tell them, well, look, you know where the harbour is, you know where the airport is, jump on a plane and get lost. You know, you don't have to live here. This is a brilliant place to live here. But if I receive poor service from somewhere, I'm going to talk about it. Why not? Because what's that going to do? Is it going to turn people off from coming to Guernsey? Well, depends how you look at it. You may look at it that actually, by me speaking about it, it's going to improve the services. Because for so long, customer service in Guernsey hasn't been that great. And, you know, if you think that's me being negative, it's not. It's the truth. You go into town, I've been served by people in town, I bought something, and they've served me without even looking at me. And worst case, I was someone the other day, and they served me while they were chatting to someone else. They said, oh, it's £5.50, give them money, they were just chatting to someone else, there's your money, but didn't even look at me. I walked out there and just shook my head. I thought, that isn't good. So what a lot of the people are saying that I've got to keep quiet about that and not mention anything like that, because this channel's all about promoting Guernsey. Well, it's not all about promoting Guernsey. I don't get paid. I don't work for a tourist company over here. I just say it like it is. You know, if you want to watch a video that's all perfect Guernsey and amazing, go and watch probably even the States of Guernsey, a promotional video. They'll show you all the good bits. But if you want real life stuff, and bear in mind, 95% on this channel is all great for Guernsey. But lately I've been seeing some things slipping, and like, you know, it's not fair. The main reason I do it is to up people's game. Recently, all these taxi videos I've done, it's had a lot of people speaking about them. So is it going to make taxis worse or better? Probably making better. The chip shop reviews I did, people were saying I was slagging off Guernsey chips. I wasn't. I was just doing a review on who's good and who's bad. What's wrong with that? Because if you're a good chip shop, why shouldn't you get more? Why shouldn't I praise you? And why shouldn't you get more work? And if you sell awful chips and you don't care, why should you get work? You shouldn't. You know, I'm self-employed. If you're no good at your job, you don't get work. That's how it is. So yeah, so I just wanted to clear that up. You know, if you see any videos where I'm maybe being a bit negative about business, it's not this is now a platform to slag all local businesses off. It's not at all. Because there's some brilliant ones. But I will say that if you're not providing a good service here, and I've received awful service, or someone else's, I will speak about it. Now, you don't have to watch the video if you don't want to. If you see a video's going down that route, just don't watch it anymore. It's certainly not me moaning about anyone or slagging off. I'm just telling the truth. If the business owners see the video and they go, oh, that's not fair, you shouldn't be saying that about us, well, you know my email address, you know my telephone number, call me. And if it's resolved and it's all good, I'll do another video and I'll apologise, or I might actually say, actually the business was great, they dealt with me really good, they phoned me up, they apologised. But so far, all the things I've mentioned, and I'll go back to the taxi service, I know for a fact that that company that provided me awful service, I know for a fact they saw this video. A lot of members of staff did, and I've got all my email address, I've got my telephone numbers on stuff they can find. Nothing. Because if that was me, okay, if that was me, and I'm not harping on, I'm just, okay, I'll use a taxi service as an example, right, and let me know in the comments below about this, okay, and I'm sure I'll have quite a few comments. If I had a taxi, business or any business. Let's get away from the taxi thing. I'm not interested in taxis anymore. If I ran a florist, okay, and someone phoned me up and they said, "Hello Ross, I'd like to book some flowers for my wife, it's her birthday. Could you deliver them Wednesday the 16th in the morning for her birthday?" Yep, done. And there's a big balls up. Flowers weren't delivered. Okay. The husband was really angry. And the husband happens to have a YouTube channel. And he got on his YouTube channel and he said, "Right, I'm really angry. I ordered some flowers from Ross's Floral Company here in Guernsey. I booked them, I paid for them, and they didn't even arrive. I had no phone call. I've tried calling him and he's not answering the phone." Okay, imagine that. Now, if someone said to me, "Ross, have you seen YouTube lately? Someone's not very happy with you on YouTube," I'll go, "Right, show me the video." If I watched a video and someone was saying that about my business, I would be horrified. Okay, I might be a little upset that someone's gone on there and been negative about my business, but the first thing I would do is to call that customer and say, "Look, I've seen the video I've done. I'm really, really sorry what's happened. I understand you're angry. It shouldn't have happened." And I would give some form of compensation, or I would do something, okay? Now, I know for a fact that taxi company does know about this, and I've had nothing. So that even says even more about them. So let me know what you think about what I've just said. There's going to be plenty more videos all about Guernsey coming up. St. Peter Port, all the normal stuff. But now and again, you know, things have to be said. And it's real life. I'm sure where you live, not everything's perfect. It's just maybe you don't go on YouTube and talk about it. Well, that's what I do. I say you don't have to watch. I hope you do watch. I'm not telling anyone to unsubscribe or anything like that. But you have a choice. It's up to you. But I've received a lot of messages about my last few videos. So I thought I'd just clear it up. But it's still about Guernsey. But yeah, and if anything happens in the future, I'll do more videos on how we can improve stuff. You know, at the end of the day, Guernsey is beautiful and you're going to see Guernsey shine through like it always does. So, anyway, hope that clears up and have a nice day.